Remember how it felt when you were a kid and you discovered new things? Remember how fresh it felt? You can remember the smell of something, the taste of something, the feel of something, whether it be like the weather or the scent of a building, a scent of a outdoor location, or anything. Something that gave you that discovery feeling of newness and like inspiration, like something that's like, wow, this is amazing. It makes you feel new and that like it's a big world out there and there's so much more to discover. Well, you were never supposed to stop having that feeling. Life is a journey where we're supposed to keep it moving, we're supposed to keep elevating, we're supposed to keep on rising. uh, there are times you get to a place or a point where you take rest and you chill out for a minute, uh, because as human beings we need that. We need to recuperate, we need to replenish, and once we do that we get to moving again. So my point in this is you don't get to a particular place and become stagnant. uh, you're not supposed, in my opinion, I'm not going to tell you what you're supposed to do and not supposed to do. I feel as if you're supposed to always keep it moving. Once you get to a certain level in life, if you want to take your rest there and chill for a minute, you do so. But after that, you rise to the next level. It never stops. It never ends. That's the beauty of life, is that the possibilities are endless. You know, you never stop growing. Like uh, 3 years ago, I was working. I was working for a company, sitting at a desk. Well, I chose to stand at my desk. They had it to where you could raise the desk up and stand if you wanted to. So I chose to stand because I have a hard time sitting still and sitting in one spot for a long time anyway. So I chose to stand at my desk every day. And I would take a lot of walks because I hated just being in the building, stuck in the building. So anyway, at some point in time, I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I came up with the idea of Unity Ride. Boom. You see that? Uh, I guess they want to say hi to y'all. Anyway, yeah, so I decided to come up with my own thing and it's a transportation company, so there is no sitting still. I mean, I drive, so I have to sit to drive, but I go from location to location. I get to travel. I get to take people out of town. You know, I get to meet different people, engage with different people, and it helps people out. So that was an idea that became an actual business, actual uh, great means of income for me. So, but at first, it was just a thought. But once it became real, you know, I set the goal, put the plan in motion, and just got to moving. You know, it became more than just a business. You know, it didn't just stop there. You know, there's levels to this. You know, I had to learn a whole lot of things along this journey. I'm still learning a lot along this journey. You know, so I say that to say, you know, you might set a plan in motion, you might set a goal, but once you reach that goal and make something happen, that doesn't mean you're just satisfied there. Like I could have easily just said, okay, I'm gonna just get a few people and just drive them around, and boom, I'm good. I got income. I have income. But it's bigger than that. I want to take this thing bigger and take it to higher levels. You know, I don't want to just be complacent. You know, because if I can help out as many people as possible, I'm going to aim to do that and take care of myself and my family and along the process, along the journey. So it's like now I'm on this weight loss journey. So lose a few pounds and get to the weight that you want to be at. Cool. You don't just stop there. You take health to a whole other level. You know, you start to watch how much you eat, how the times that you eat, what you eat. Even if you are already eating healthy, there's still so much to learn out here. So you reach that goal of dropping a few pounds. Okay, what next? Now I want to tighten up. I want to be solid. I want a ripped body like I used to have when I was younger. So I say all that to say this: if you get to a place where you're just comfortable and you just like, okay, cool, I did it, I made it, I'm good, I'm just gonna stop here, then you've officially stopped living. You've officially stopped growing. You've officially stopped taking care of yourself. So take your rest when you need to, but just remember that there's always a higher level. There's always a better version of yourself waiting for you to meet you at that place. It's up to you. You're the only one that can do it. And you're the only one that knows what levels that you can reach, what goals you can reach, and what highs you want to make it to. Nobody else can do this for you. Nobody else knows this about you but you. Now there's people who come into your life that say things and they remind you of who you are and give you that light bulb moment, like, oh, you know, I can do this, I should do this, I can do that. You know, these people are placed in your path for a reason, and they're to be grateful for you. You're to be grateful for these people. But it's like I said in my last video, it's you. It's about you. Only you can give yourself the life that you want to live. Only you can be the blessing to yourself that you need to be. And that credit will go to you once you attain these things and reach these goals. It's not up to anybody else, it's up to you. So just remember that there are levels. There are levels. There are certain destinations, or there are certain places that you come to along the journey, but after you get to these places and enjoy them and embrace them and learn from them, you have to keep it moving. You can't just stay there. You should not just stay there, because I don't care who you are, eventually you'll get bored. You'll get bored and you'll feel lost because you're stuck in the same place and there's nothing else to reach for. So you better keep it moving, or else something else will present something to you very, very uncomfortably and unexpectedly, and you will have no choice but to keep it moving and to rise to that next level, unless you just want to stay there and die. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody. I'm saying die. There's many ways to die. You could die mentally, you could die spiritually, and ultimately die physically as a result. But you have a choice to keep living. Keep on living. I've been through so many different situations and scenarios in my life, different experiences, different people, so many, because I've never been a person to just accept a certain circumstance as my final destination. I don't think we have a final destination. I think the journey just continues to go and go and go, and there's just limitless experiences and things that we can fulfill ourselves with in this life. But you have to be the one to take the steps. You have to be the one to go. And nobody can make that choice for you. Only you can make that choice for you. And you should do that for yourself. You should love yourself enough to give yourself as much as possible. I'm not just talking about physical things. I'm talking about all the beauty of spiritual things. You know, that the power within you, the powers of this universe that you've been distracted from for so long, that people never told you about, that you never learned about. You have to look within. You look within yourself and trust yourself and know yourself. And there you will find the information that you need to rise to these levels. It's all inside of you. Like I said, people will come into your life and come into your path to remind you of yourself and even teach you some things, you know, but you will find what you need to rise to these levels and increase whatever it is you want to increase in your life. You'll find all that inside of you. So look within, trust yourself, love yourself, keep on rising, keep on moving, keep on going. Don't be fearful in this world. You know, fear is a lie. If there's anything in your mind or anything outside of you telling you that you can't do a certain thing, just remember that it is a lie. I never thought I would be a person that's running a business, but I find myself every day on business calls, running a whole company all on my own, and it really trips me out. This guy that used to be so shy and so quiet and so timid at times, you know, I'm a whole new person, living in a whole new world now, because I've met myself at a place that I never thought I would be in. But I had to keep moving. I had to be inspired. I had to keep going, and I had to look within to know that I could do these things. And here I am, and I'm so grateful. The life that I'm living now is not the life that I used to live, and it's two completely different lives. But I look back along the way and I see that it was always inside of me to do it. I just didn't know how to go about doing it. But I never gave up. I never let go. And I still have so much further to go. And I'm excited about that, because if I've come this far in such a short amount of time, man, I can only imagine what's next, what else is out there. And it's not just about me, it's about everybody around me that I love and care about, and everybody that I come in contact with. You know, I'm all about a healthy exchange, you know, uh, give and take. It's like the trees give us air. And I'm not sure what we give the trees, but I know we give the trees something. So it's an exchange. They give us air, we give them something. We need the air to stay alive. So I'm pretty sure that we're giving off something that they need. So everything is an exchange. No matter how you look at whether it's a healthy exchange or unhealthy exchange, everything is an exchange. So I just wanted to tell you all that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that you cannot. Even if it's you telling you in your own head that you can't do it, it's a lie. You've been programmed to lie to yourself, and you have to deprogram yourself and reprogram yourself to tell yourself the truth, that you are able and capable of doing anything that it is that you want to do, and then go for it, and then make it happen, because you got this. Hopefully we'll cross paths and have these kind of discussions in person and lift each other and live in power. Much love. Talk to you soon.